Hello and welcome back to the No Damage All Bosses challenge. This is the second part of this run, so if you didn't see the first part, you should go check it out before watching this video. Now that this is out of the way, we can get back to the run. At this point, I was already on the 33rd day, and the first boss I planned to defeat was the Elder Guardian. This boss is usually the weakest boss in Minecraft, as he is ultra weak compared to the Wither or Warden. However, he has one capacity that makes him the hardest to defeat while taking no damage, which is Thorns. As you saw, if I hit him even just once, I will take damage. But then how can I kill him if I am not even allowed to hit him? Well, stay tuned if you want to witness my master plan. So, I made my way back to the village from the first video, where I did another trading session, yes, yet another, to make sure I had everything. That includes more gunpowder for fireworks, and an Ocean Explorer map which led me to the Ocean Monument. By the way, here is my inventory with everything you need to take down that boss. I can now explain how I plan to defeat the Elder Guardian. First, I need to always be near a pillar to not die from his laser beam, which goes through my shield. I also don't want any other small guardians to interfere in the fight. For these two conditions to be met, I will fight the guardian of the top room. To damage him, I'll use TNT, which gives me the kill credit. I will block the damage dealt by the TNT with my shield, and there it is! Now you can enjoy the fight. This really was a short but intense fight, as I almost lost everything multiple times. I returned to the village on day 37 and started preparing for the next boss, the Warden. By the way, I wanted to show you what a trading session looked like. Here is how I do it. I chop some logs, then I convert them into sticks, trade these sticks out for emeralds, spend a few years just cycling through trades, and there it is! Trading is also very good as an XP farm, if you were wondering where I got enough XP to repair my Elytra and combine good tools, now you know. Without further ado, let's get back to the drawing board to explain how I plan on taking on the Warden. Let's not put it any other way. Of the 4 bosses, the Warden is the strongest. His Sonic Boom, in addition with his ability to give darkness to the player, is a deadly combo. However, in this challenge, he is actually the easiest to deal with, cause I can just pillar up and bow him to death. Plus no other monster can spawn in the deep dark, which means no skeletons. Finally, a place where I cannot get sniped. Anyways, after digging down very carefully and building the setup I needed, I was ready to spawn the Warden. If you've made it this far into the video, please consider leaving a like or a sub, cause this video take an absurd amount of time to be made, even though they only last a few minutes. Anyways, back to the video! Now there was only one boss left to beat, the Wither. I returned to the village on day 44, meaning I still had 6 days left to kill it, but the Wither fight only takes a few minutes, so in the meantime I decided to build an iron farm. By the way, I designed this farm, which means it took longer than expected with a few mishaps, but fortunately I didn't die during the building. Now you can enjoy the montage. By the way, just so you know, the first zombie despawned, which meant I had to get another one, letting another day get past. Anyways, now is the time to reveal the plan to kill the Wither. First of all, even though he has always been one of the strongest mobs, the Wither has one fatal flaw, which is that you can spawn him wherever you want. However, I'm not gonna be lame and just spawn him under bedrock, and I also cannot fight him in open air without taking any damage. That means my only option is to fight him in a cave, or more precisely a tunnel, where he won't be able to reach me and I can stab him till he's dead. And here I was on day 49, digging down to the last trial of this long challenge. This was the first time in my numerous runs that I faced the final boss, and I was really hoping my strategy would work. This is the hardest challenge I have ever achieved, and to my knowledge, I'm the first person who actually did this challenge. By the way, I will upload more videos related to this one, like the full 50 days and some shorts going over stupid deaths or cool things that happened during this challenge. I spent almost a year on this project, so if you want to support me and see more of this content, you can leave a like and a sub. Also, this wasn't a speedrun in any way, so if you want to speedrun this challenge, feel free to do so, that would really impress me. Anyways, I guess I'll see you next time.